Good morning, guys. I am at office. I wasn't able to record the morning tea and coming to office. I was with as I was riding, so I was not able to record that. But now I am here in the office. I have started working, so you can see I have doing something on GitHub, and here is the server PC. So this PC now needs a RAM extension as it is using its 99.7% of its memory and lagging too much. And also I have to do a chatbot thing in a website, client website. So I will start working on that on the later, later in the video. In this video, I am going to show how to set up the hostinger pipeline in a project. So let me complete this and meet you with the hosting setup. So hi guys, I had my lunch. Now it is I think yes 5:60. What is 5:60? 6 in the evening. I am done with all the tasks that I had in my office. So now I will show you how the pipeline works on Hostinger. Okay, so there are so many types of pipeline. So what pipeline is singular. There is so many places where pipeline can be used. One is Hostinger, second is AWS, Azure, anywhere you are going to deploy your site. Also Netlify, Vercel and Git pages also count. Now I'm going to show you. I have just did one thing. I deployed one website in a subdomain of a website. So now I will show you how you can write the pipeline of a website that is going to be deployed on a subdomain. So let me show you that. Here is the website. I wrote the pipeline of this website. So let me show you the code here. So here is the code. It comes under .github/workflows and then the YAML file. So you can just create a folder named not inside here. Just a second. .github. Okay. Then I have already created that, so I was not able to do that. And then you have to create another folder inside that named workflows. Then you have to create a file inside that named, you can name it anything. I name it deploy.yml, but you can name it anything. So in the YML file, you have to write these things. The name, you can name it anything. As for my reference, I name it deploy to module packer subdomain, so I can remember why the YAML file is used. So then we have to start with on push. Which branch it will take the code from is the main branch. As I am using the main branch for the root code, then it will take the code from the main branch. Then it comes with the jobs. Its first job is build and deploy. So the operating system the build and deploy code runs on is the Ubuntu operating system, the latest version. Then what the steps? Then comes the steps. How the build and deploy works. They're divided into many steps. So the steps comes here. Then the name. This is just a name that shows in the GitHub workflows that you see. Then uses GitHub Actions. Then it checkouts the code, and I am using the version 4. And I am using the checkout of version 4. Checkout version 4. Then this is just checking the code, how the diagram is there and anything. Then in the steps comes the next step, that is setting up the Node.js. So action setup Node.js. This is a code that just check the node version that is installed. So it checks in the users, it set up the node, and then with node version 20. That means it checks for if the node version 20 is installed. If not, then it installs the node version 20. Then we come with the install dependencies. As you know, we install the dependencies with yarn install, not yarn install, yarn or npm install. It comes with install dependencies. Then this code runs. yarn install, yarn or npm install, whatever I use. Then it builds the project, like generating the build file. That is here, the public build file. This is the build file. Okay, the build file is not here. I think I haven't built that on the like in the local, but the build file actually uploads in the hosting a subdomain. Every data that you are seeing here are on the build file in the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript texture. The React things works from the behind, but the actual thing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are there. So then we run the npm run build to make the to make that work, like generate the build file. Then we are using a like the connection string. There is a Sam Frickland name connection string. That is a GitHub, what we can say, GitHub extension or GitHub. Yes, GitHub extension, I think. Then we go to deploy it on the hostinger via FTP. FTP means it is a file transfer protocol that transfers the build file from the GitHub Actions to the hostinger subdomain page where the file is being stored. So then we use the Sam Crickland activity deploy action as an extension of GitHub. We have to get the server. Where we can get the server from? Okay. So if I am using a VPS, then I have to log in Hostinger, go to VPS, then select the VPS, and on the overview page, I will have the IPv4 or IPv6. I am using the IPv4, then it is. Or if you are using the web hosting, then you can go to web host, manage, then hostinger details, then look for the IP address. The IP address is, you can find it there. Okay. So then we check for the username. You have to create a user in the FTP actions. So I have created the user. That name is Sovik Basu, and this is the code before that. Then there is a password that is like controlled behind the env file or secrets file. I am using the secrets file, so it is connecting from there, secrets.ftp without password. I have added that in the GitHub secrets. Then I am using the port number 21. You can use any port. Mainly the ports that are used is 20, 21, 22 or 27. Then this is the directory where your build file is stored while the npm run build runs. So it is stored in a dist file. This is the directory that is going to Hostinger. So the dist file, the whole file goes to Hostinger, and the server directory. Server directory means the directory that is already in Hostinger. The dist file goes here to the Hostinger server directory that is named npm. As you see the npm here, that is my subdomain folder. If it is not the subdomain folder, then the server directory will be just like this. As it is a subdomain folder, so that is the npm subdomain folder that I have to do a ... then the subdomain folder. That's how a basic YAML file works. So what I just showed you is a basic YAML file. Extremely basic. This is just basic YAML file, how things are being deployed on Hostinger. In the subdomain folder, also I have showed you how it's done in the main root folder, and also that I showed you can see here the dist thing. As I am using a Node.js program, so my build folder is named dist. Or else, whenever you are using React or anything else, then the local directory will be public. I think the local directory will be public. I don't remember that much, but this directory name will change. I am particularly using a node directory, so my local directory is called dist. Okay, guys, I am done with office work. I'm here for the chai. Here's the shop. Here's the guy I am with. This is Laxman. Hello. Yes. He does SEO part of our website. Okay, the chai is prepared. Let me have that and let's meet you with you. So guys, after that I came back home with my dinner. I had my dinner and went to sleep. It's 6 in the morning. I wake up and now I'm recording this outro of this video. So I tried to show you the pipeline things in today's video. So I think you have liked it. It has been helpful. If it was helpful, please like, please subscribe to my channel and comment if anything you needed in further videos and anything you think like you suggest me to do it better. So that's it for today, guys. See you soon. See you in tomorrow's vlog. Sayonara.